Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long boys blues, 1975.
This is XYBOTS, the arcade game. Well, you know the score is released by... Oh, speech! Okay, cool. Also makes you realise how accurate the Atari Lynx title screen was. But yeah, obviously released in the arcades by Atari in 1987. XYBOTS come to invade the Earth and destroy everything, and Major Rock Hardy and Captain Ace Gun, with two ends, have to stop them. One or two simultaneous player. You know, I just feel the need that I have to do it. Oh look! XYBOTS invaded this once peaceful planet. Their underground multi-level fortress is guarded by robots controlled by Master XYBOTS. Major Rock Hardy and Captain Ace Gun have been sent to destroy. So it's not Earth. My bad. Oh well. So yeah, as I mentioned previously, hopefully this will make more sense, particularly in this version. It was originally toyed with the idea it was going to be a sequel to Gauntlet, and you know, it has aspects of that. So it's the way you exit levels and stuff like that. Possibly I should have done this version first, but I don't know. I just like doing things out of sequence. Did see this in the arcades back in the day. I can't remember how the controls work, but I'm playing this on MAME and I'm playing it on my modded Xbox, so we'll explain that once I get into it. But you can immediately tell, so I put money in, how accurate, how right they got the spectrum, you know, screen. The map in the middle, names top left, top right, I'm assuming, you know, power-ups and stuff like that beneath, and the screen is split into two little sections. Even smaller if you're just playing one player, as I am now. But I can't remember how big the screen was in the arcade. Anyway, you know the score now, so let's see how this fares to the two ports I've played prior to this, and yeah, whether, you know, how accurate they were. Oh look, credits just up there. That counts as an ability.
Intruder.
Speech. Fire. Music that's not terrible. Backwards, forwards. Scrolls properly. Right shoulder rotates you. So you do actually properly rotate. That's cool. I did not know that. Makes sense. All the other versions were, you know, use arrows to find monsters. Nice. Yeah, all the other versions were working with limitations of the hardware. Really am. Much faster than the other versions. We're actually quite surprised at how fast this is. It's even faster than the Lynx version. Police siren. Light. Twos and blues from the 80s. UK. So you can still strafe without having to twist around. Your map is at the centre and is once again pivotal. Look! Look what we got here. I should go back and see if this was on the Spectrum version. Shoot that. Oh! Maximilian was the robot I think's name I was looking for. It's still a little bit sort of jarring and stuff. Oh! Oh, he's getting frisky. Nice. I love the your typical or traditional sort of Atari arcade sounds. Just moonwalk into it. Hey, through the floor. Warp 1 bonus. For using the warp you now have. Score 75. Alright. Again, so it makes sense now. It's like a skyscraper, I guess, basically. Here's the shop. It's all falling into place. I got time limit. More shots, better shield. Does it have any map options? No, so that was an Atari Lynx thing, and I guess... Oh, look at that, it's Pac-Man. Look at that, it's huge. This game really steps off right up the bat. Off the bat, I should say. So 987, oh, hang on, bloke from the side. This is where your map becomes key. Oh, this has really ramped it up. Maybe I should have gone through the other exit. Fast and frantic. Should be looking at the map. Can't be bothered. Playing this like Die Hard. Although I'm taking hits. This is cool. Anyway, sorry, lost my train of thought. Other games in 1987. R-Type. Well, we're a year after, you know. Outrun, Afterburners, stuff like that. So, you know, graphically, it doesn't compete with them. Is that a warning? Yeah, it's a warning. Oh, Spectrum is on the money. If you haven't seen the Spectrum and the Links video, then it all means absolutely nothing to you. Right, but yeah, so graphically, I guess a bit weaker than the other games at the time. Some of the Atari stuff was. Oh no!
One intruder destroyed.
What he said. He's either really badly synthesized or he just needs to clear his throat. But this, I don't know, is it again simultaneous? The two little, even two little screens like this doing, I guess, proper 3D at the time, same time, is difficult. Right, so there I'm working out. Oh no, hang on. I've got no idea where I am on the map. I guess the other version is just easier to play because of the limitations of the hardware and how much they can put on the screen, but there's a ton of stuff going on, and what's not on the screen, but is on the map, is still active and a threat. So maybe that explains why, you know, it didn't have amazeballs graphics. I'm wishing I went an easier route. Right. On MAME, I don't know how it fares 2-player, obviously it is. But, you know, it's very early in the morning, I just got back from work, so I'm feeding our mates. I'm going to use the walls as my friends. I think I need to fix my TV lead. Oh, someone behind me? This is cool. This is way more frantic than I thought it would be. Oh, way more frantic. I'm not going to continue. No. Can I not skip it down quicker? Oh, I'm going to go through the first level again and go through an easier stage so you can see a bit more, but this is, yeah, impressed at the home ports, well, the Spectrum at least, but also how restricted they were by their limitations, which is pretty much every arcade port on those systems back then. But yeah, they did a good job. I have seen how the other versions run, I just haven't played them. Sneaking around corners. I wonder if they could pull this sort of scrolling off, you know. Not on the ZX Spectrum next, but you know, on modern systems. Well, Spectrum. I've seen 3D effects from Homebrew recently that makes me think it could. Right. Now, and by the way, when you see a close-up of their guns, I don't know if you will, and this depends on how you progress and how well you do, they look like breast pumps. I'm not trying to be funny. They look like breast pumps. Look it up. Right. So yeah, again, this is where the thing it could have been a sequel to, or it was intended to be a sequel, or they, you know, poo-pooed the idea, bringing that phrase back, to Gauntlet, which is, if you go in a straight line of just one, when I say straight line, I mean one exit after another on the levels you play, you'll get a far easier route than you will if you jump levels. Yeah, the robot was called Maximilian, and they nicked the name from the actor in the black hole, Maximilian Schreck, I think. That's, well, I'm going with it. There you go, look, he blows his breast pump. Comment as you will on what was white and blew off it. No, we're taking a straight line. Bonus for destroying all monsters. Good score. Now, if you're going to invade a building that doesn't have an armory underneath every stage that you're invading, or possibly invade better and use it yourself. Excuse me. Now, yeah, I recognise this level. I do like this. There's something very 70s music about this. 70s movie music. I now understand why the barrels are there. So, you know, add a challenge, like it needed one. How much money I got? Am I loaded? Can I just like go home now and retire? Hey, it's not Earth. Who cares what planet they're invading? This is awesome. Like I said, I remember seeing it. I just don't remember playing it. Well, mainly because I didn't play it. Ooh, he was mouthwashing. It's important. Don't let your hygiene go to shit just because, you know, robots are invading the world and shit like that. Get your funky bass out. Ooh. I was on this side. I do like the fact you can backtrack. So it is a true, proper maze game. Come on then. you coming. That's what I meant about Atari noises. I don't know which one is the next natural progressive one, or one that jumps over that and makes it more difficult by destroying all monsters. Right. Well, there you go. We'll just do one more level. Try one more level. Words to die by. Definitely has a Pac-Man vibe about it. Oi! That arrow is so useful. Obviously it's in the home ports. Makes you realise they're good ports again. I'll shut up in a minute. Get out your funk guitar. Ooh. Controls really nicely. Again, I don't know what the control setup was like in arcades. What did that say? Well, it's probably a warning sign, but I couldn't see it because I was so close to the dry humping it. Oh. Oh, right. Is that because they got shot? Or you set that quickly. There you go, XYBOTS, the arcade game. Suddenly everything drops into place. The home ports, the 8-bit ports in particular, on the micros, and I guess the Amiga Atari ST. Not so much the links, but the screen, I guess, was an issue. Makes you realise how bang up a job they did and how, you know, accurate they were. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. I think pretty much most of you who watched the previous videos said you really like this arcade game, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.